Let me raise this up, actually. I was listening to music. I was having the time of my life. I was like, this is phenomenal. This is amazing. This is wonderful. And then my dad took the music because he doesn't know how to work Spotify Premium. I was like, we can all listen. We can all have a party. Anyways, okay, we're getting ready for the blush launch. Today is the blush launch. I'm literally so excited. I'm actually thrilled out of my mind. I cannot wait. Where is my blush? If we're all being honest here, where's my blush? I had to go on a little expedition to find that because I have the sample. This is the one that I've been using for a hot minute. Also, everything that I'm wearing will be linked down below. I know you guys are going to ask about these earrings. They're from Amazon. Anyway, here's the blush palette. This was my sample, but this has the right colors in it. This is the other sample. It does not have the right colors in it. So I'm showing you this for the sake of here's the colors. They are literally phenomenal. And that's actually a shade name. So the shade names that we have are Gorgeous Girl, which is here, Passenger Princess, Absolutely Phenomenal, and Beautiful Stunning. Be so for real. Like literally be so for real. You have a gorgeous mirror in here. It's a really, really, really good mirror. I wanted a good mirror. So this is what they'll look like for you all. They'll be in the pink packaging. It says the blush palette on the front. Has the shade names on the back for you guys so you can see that. Has a beautiful stunning mirror. Comes in like a beautiful package. And then it's gorgeous, stunning, and amazing. So I launched those today. I've been getting tons of sales, which is such a blessing. I'm so excited. But I have lots of content to film today. And then tonight I'm going to be working like crazy to fill orders. So let's get into it. I feel like I took a bit of a hiatus from filming YouTube videos, and it wasn't necessarily intentional. I got a manager, and a lot of that is focused on TikTok and Instagram, which is great. We love her. She's an angel. She's wonderful. She's amazing. Claudia, love your guts. But I'm just saying a lot of it was focused on TikTok, which is great and fun and dandy and all the things. But I've missed YouTube because YouTube is like where I first started, etc. And I just wanted to get ready, give you guys some life updates. Hopefully in under 21 minutes because that's all the time that I have to film. I'm going to curl my lashes because I just think I look better with a curled lash. You know what's always so offensive? Guys like my brother, my boyfriend, not my dad though. My brother and my boyfriend have the curliest, longest eyelashes. And do you think they use a serum? Do you think they curl their lashes? No, they literally don't. They're just born that way, made that way. Also, side note, this is also very important. This is exciting. So today a limited edition gloss dropped. It's this shade, if it will focus. It's beautiful. It's a milky pink and it has shimmer inside, and it is named James after my best friend James. Oh, it smells so good. And it is so beautiful. I die. I literally die. I pass away. And it just has this shimmer. Stunning. Literally stunning. So let's get into it. I've said that 1,000 times, but I think I'm actually going to get into it now. Get into it. That's a gloss name. My gloss names mean things. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, she says that all the time. That makes sense for that to be a gloss name. Okay, so I'm going to mix my foundations. I feel like I had a new foundation to try. Am I crazy? You make me crazy. Okay, apparently I did not. I don't really know what's going on. But I'm going to use the tried and true, you already know, House Labs. Also, side note, House Labs used my video as like a promotion for them. And I was like, yeah, sure, go for it, you know, whatever. And I saw it the other day, like it was an ad that popped up for me, and it was me. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Read the comments, mistake number one. Should have never read the comments. Y'all are rude. Well, not everybody, but some of y'all are just nasty. Like, what's the literal reason? If you ever commented something mean, be honest. If you've ever commented something mean, not necessarily to me, but just like commented something mean, why? Because I've personally never had the like feeling to comment something rude, and I just don't understand why you do it. Like, I'm just like, no, not for me. Thank you though. So I'm a little curious as to what's going on in your head that, you know, you're like, let me comment something mean. Now, do I watch people sometimes that like get on my last nerve? Yeah. There's a lot of people like that actually, you know? But then what happens? I just click off the video. I'm like, you know what? You're not a personal journey today. Maybe tomorrow. But I don't yell at them and tell them mean things. And people were like, your voice is so annoying. Then plug your ears or turn the video off. Like, do you think that I care? You think I'm going to change my voice box? Like, I'm going to go to the doctor and be like, Tammy1437 said that my voice was annoying. Be so for real. Anyway, this foundation is so good. Also, forgot to tell y'all, I prepped my skin with FAWN SKIN. If you don't follow me on TikTok and Instagram, you are in fact missing out. I feel like if you follow me here though, you probably follow me there. But I post all the things, especially on Instagram. Y'all always see the sneak peeks. And it's exciting. I've been working on this for 2.5 years. If you go back in my videos and watch and like listen to the things I say, I've been developing this skincare for a hot minute, okay? She's acne safe, she's gorgeous, she's stunning, she's wonderful, and you will love her. And I'll post a video like all about it, but that's what I prep my skin with always. And then I'm a moron and accidentally, whenever I made the TikTok about it, forgot to post about the literal night serum, the acne serum, which is the one thing that I'm like, if you have acne, if you struggle with breakouts, you need this beyond anything else. Like, it's the literal only thing that if I don't use that, I will break out. I will. I have gone through, I think 4 or 5 bottles of them since I've started doing it. And it's like, if I don't have that, now it's a benzoyl peroxide treatment, which scares a lot of people. You have to work your way up. It's in the same like sense of a retinol. It's like, you're not going to be able to use it every single night. You have to work your way up. Now I can use it every single night. But at first, no ma'am. No ma'am. Anyway, that's that. I love, 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 love this base. Also, I've been into cream bronzers, but I don't have a cream bronzer that I'm just like, oh man, I love that. You know what I mean? I really like the Patrick Ta one, but it's a little bit too bulky to keep in my everyday makeup bag. So I don't know. I've also been liking this one, the Tower 28, which I've talked to you all about. And then I have a tried and true trusty product. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I miss the old packaging, the like bright green and stuff. That smell is so nostalgic to me. Like, takes me back to high school. I went through a billion of these, but I got the shade Sunkissed. But for the cream bronzer, I'm going to use this Tower 28 one. She's gorge. We love her. But anyways, there's so many new updates. Speaking of updates, you guys, I have been house hunting. Now, let me say a whole lot because I'm going to get questions about this. I was house hunting, not very seriously, just like I know at some point soon-ish, I was like, I'm going to buy a house. I would like to have a house. I'm 24 years old, which is fine. I'll be 25 in December, which is coming upon us. It's in 140 something days, I believe. That's crazy. I feel like I just turned 24. Y'all need to quit rushing the months. Anyway, so I'll be 25 and I was like, I just need my own space. Like running FAWN, it's actually called FAWN. I'm changing the name. I'm redoing the packaging. Everything is like completely like what you know as FAWN now, FAWN Beauty is changing in the best possible way you could ever imagine. So anyways, moving on. I was like, I have my office here. I have my office that's like 15 minutes away. Like I just need more space than what I have here at my parents' house. And my parents, low key, like in the best way, they don't want to kick me out. Like they don't want to be like, get out. They would literally never. But actually they might. But they're like, listen, you need more room. And I do need more room. I agree with them on that. And they have a good sized house. They got a big house. But it's just the amount of like stuff that I have, especially doing social media. I get packages sent to me every single day. Like every single day. And that's great, fine, dandy, wonderful. Love that. But it's a lot. So I need more room. Moral of the story. Also, I do in fact think that Chase and I, like as our plan as of right now, to get married next year. Are we engaged? No. But I imagine that we will be, since this is our plan. And that's step 1. But anyways, I would like to have a place whenever it's the off season. It's like if we're married, we don't want to go back to his parents' house. We don't want to go back to my parents' house. I'm pretty sure they don't want that either. You know what I mean? Like it's not that we care. We love them. But nobody really wants that. Like they're not going to be like, yes, please, as a married couple, come back to our house for a few months and stay. No, ma'am. Also, it's like, no. You know? No. In the nicest way, of course. Anyways, you guys know that I do things out of order. I wish that they had a darker color of this whenever I was ordering it from, ooh, I forgot how dusty that was, from Amazon, but they in fact did not. So I'm going to use this as my bronzer shade, or my crease shade, I mean, and my eyeshadow, and then on my face as well. Make it all look very cohesive. That's a good tip for you guys too. I know I've said that before, but if you are new to makeup or just want a really good tip, what makes your makeup look really nice and like it professionally done is if you're working with all the same tones. So I'll have the same tones on my eyes as I have on my cheeks, and it just kind of pulls everything together, looks cohesive, looks really pretty, etc. I also have this, the Armani Luminous Silk Glow Liquid Bronzer. I have not tried this, but given that I already put cream bronzer on, I think I'll try it on another day. So anyway, back to the house talk. I'm gonna use this brush for the bronzer, by the way. Back to the house talk. I am really excited about it. I think that it's such a blessing, and I found a house not even on purpose. And I walked in, it was honestly like, looking back, I'm like, okay, if this works out, it will definitely be a God thing, because we were not even gonna go look at this house. And then whenever my realtor was talking to me, he was like, we're gonna start on the north end of this town and work our way back south, because I live on the south end right now. And I was like, okay, makes sense, sounds good. Well, he ended up going to a completely different house than we did. And so he had to drive back to us. And whenever he got there, we were like, we fell in love with this house. Like, it was me and my parents. And obviously, like, if Chase would have been here, he would have been looking at the house too. But, you know, he's in New York playing baseball. And so anyways, fell in love with the house. Wasn't expecting to at all. Wasn't even going to look at it because the pictures were not good. And, well, it's not they're not good, but it was just like, no, you know, like, let's skip out on this one. Thank God, literally, thank God that I didn't, because we walked in there and I fell in love with this place. And I was like, it's exactly my type. Like, if I could make a house, well, I don't know. I always said whenever I was little too, growing up, I was like, I love colonial style homes. Like, that's just my favorite thing. I love big beams in the front, or like the big pillars in the front. I love brick, and I love a painted brick on the outside, and it has painted brick. And you know what colors? Cream and black. You know what it has? Bay windows, huge bay windows, 2-car garage, huge, like a massive family room, a fireplace that's also cream and black, 4 bedrooms, one that would be used as a closet. It is literally perfect. The kitchen needs redone. You know what I love about that? I get to redo the kitchen. So I went through the whole process, was like, okay, I have to be pre-approved for a loan. If you've never bought a house before, because I haven't, hold on, Katie texted me. It's a very complicated process, because you're basically signing your life away, and they're like, we need to know how much you make, we need to know your social security number, we need to know how many hairs are on your head, and do you love the Lord? Not really, but they need to know a lot of information. And they're like, okay, you're pre-approved to buy a house. Then you put an offer in, then you get an inspection. Then you're like in this contingent phase. And it's a whole thing. Like, it's really a whole thing, and nobody teaches you. Thank God for Chase's mom, Anna, because she's an angel, and she helped me the literal most, because I was like, girl, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure the lady at the bank wanted to punch me in the face. But I was like, I also told her, I said, listen, lady, not really. I was like, I'm 24 years old. I don't really know what I'm doing. My boyfriend's mom is the one who's helping me, and I feel bad to like annoy her all the time. Be like, hey, what's the answer? I feel like one of those kids like in school, you know? It's like, what'd you get for number 12? But anyway, so it's a whole big process. So then I got the pre-approval for the loan, thank God, and was all like excited, but at the same time I was like, I don't want to do anything, because I openly talk to you all the time about being a Christian, and it's like really important to me. Also, I have so many thoughts. The other day I was at Kroger and I was checking out, and I understand why people have like this, not hatred, but they're like, okay, Christians are crazy. Because if I wasn't a Christian, I mean, I am a Christian, and people are crazy. Christians, they do be crazy. They be hypocritical, because this woman was so hateful to the lady checking her out. So hateful. And I was like, bro, it ain't that big of a deal. Like, it just ain't that big of a deal. We're at Kroger, it's 9 a.m. I'm just not a hateful person usually. Like, I'm really not, ever. And if you get on my nerves, like, I'm just like, give me a minute. But I'm not a hateful person, because I'm not an unhappy person. This one's like going off on this poor cash register lady. And she's like, this was supposed to be $5 a pound, and it's 6 something something, blah, blah. And then she was like, it's for the church. And it's like going off. And I'm like, homegirl, ain't passing no judgment, but what's going on here? Because if it's for the church, whoever it's for, like, why are you being literally so hateful? Anyways, my whole point that I really missed right there was the fact that I told my real estate agent, he was like, we can go ahead and put an offer in on this house. And I was like, hold on. I would like to pray about it. because I don't know what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. And I want to have peace about whatever I do. And I will tell you this, whenever I was sitting outside on my back porch, on my porch swing, which I love. It's one of my favorite places on earth, if not my favorite place. And I was sitting back there and I was just thinking, and I was just like praying in my head. I was like, you know what? It was before we went to go look at those houses, like 30 minutes or so before. And I was like, you know what? I just want to be like led and feel peace if I'm supposed to buy one of these houses, or like just that it would be confirmed, there'd be some sort of confirmation, some sort of like crazy coincidence, something like that, you know, because I'm human, I miss it sometimes, and I want to be smart, I want to be like led of God, I want to like listen to his plan for my life, etc. And I just like had this feeling that was like, you're gonna find your house today, and I can't really explain it, and I was not expecting to have it at all. And I was like, okay, period. But I didn't say anything to my parents because I just didn't want to, honestly. I didn't say anything to them, and I was just like, okay, like, we'll just see where it goes. But like I said, we weren't even supposed to go look at the house that we ended up looking at and that I fell in love with. So it was kind of like a God thing in and of that, you know? And so then I still didn't say anything to my parents. And I've just like had this overwhelming, just like every time I talk about it, I get emotional. Like I could literally cry even though I'm not going to. But I just get like so emotional because it's just like, I do feel that peace, and I do feel like, bro, why am I about to cry? Listen, I've been on my period all week. I am emotional. Anyway, but I was just like, I just feel peace about it. And I haven't told my parents, I haven't told Chase, like anybody, because I wanted to like confirm it for myself and not like get anybody excited or like freaked out or anything. But it was just like, I can't not see myself in that house. Like I can't not see myself living there and like making memories there and putting up a Christmas tree there and redoing the kitchen. And like, it's just, it's perfect. It's wonderful. It's amazing. And whenever you have peace about something, there's quite literally nothing better than that. Like there just isn't, you know? It's just like confirmation that you're doing the right thing or that you're on the right path. And it's just, I'm really thankful. I'm really, really, really thankful. So that's that. I don't know what's going to happen next. And if something falls through, then that's that. And it wasn't meant for me. But if it goes great, then amazing. And it was. But that's just that. So I'm really thankful and blessed and grateful for the opportunity to even buy a house at the age of 24 and to be doing what I'm doing. I know that you guys see here, it's not a whole lot of back end stuff on YouTube, more so I guess than anywhere else, but still like yesterday I worked literally until 11 o'clock at night, and it's a whole lot of days like that, and it's a whole lot of stress, and it's, you know, all these things, but nevertheless, I'm really grateful and I'm really blessed, and it's just like what I have to do to get to where I want to be, etc. So I'm going to go with my blush palette now. I mix literally all the colors, like that's exactly what I do. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back in 1. I don't know why I do that. It's just like what I do. And then, beautiful. Also, I would like to say that I wanted these blushes to be buildable, and they are pigmented. I don't recommend going with a ton all at once because they are pigmented, but they last so long, and that was another thing that I wanted, because I was like, blush is always the first thing to go. And that's not my journey. Okay, I'm going to go in with my powder now. You guys know I love this FAWN SKIN. It's beautiful. We love her. Also, I got some of the pictures back today from the photo shoot for blush. And again, I posted it on Instagram. It's on my Instagram story as well. And they're just phenomenal. I hands down think that they're the best pictures that I've ever seen, like of myself. Or just the photographer was just amazing. Her name's Alexandra Zach. She is in Georgia, in Alpharetta, which is near Atlanta and Canton, and which is where, or near where Brielle lives. And so it worked out perfect. We had a model on shoot, or on set, I mean. It just worked out great. It was phenomenal. It was amazing. It was a great day. So that's that. I'm gonna do my mascara. I'll actually show you guys. I'm going to use Persona Cosmetics Black Liner in my waterline as per usual. Then put the same bronzer and eyeshadow underneath here. And I'll show you guys. You guys will see. I won't leave you hanging, promise. Okay, the eyes are done. Like I said, I'm just showing you products I was going to use. I'm going to use the shade Deep Taupe to line my lips really quickly. I love this. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's so good. That is so sharp. I love a pencil. I really love a pencil to line my lips. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with the shade James from the collection. Go right over it. It has like, see, you can barely see, like, it's a little pink, like, but a very milky pink. So it just makes your lips look huge. Stunning. So, wait, I think I want to do a little bit of cream eyeliner under the eyes, or in the waterline. And I actually didn't do lower lash mascara today. So I'm crazy for that. But that's today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that it was a fun little get ready with me, full of new updates, full of all the new things. I'll zoom in so you guys can see the makeup just a little bit more. I love it. Love how it turned out. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and like before you leave, and then everything will be linked down below, as well as the new collection, the blush palette, and the shade James. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like the video and subscribe before you leave, and comment down below whatever your heart desires. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day.